I've come out here to the Turrumbary Weir. There's a lot of water moving down the Murray River with the iPhone 15 Pro Max, some long exposure handheld. Long exposures on a day like today, it is absolutely bright as, but we're not going to use any filters. On a bright day like this, usually you can use filters to make things a bit darker, to shoot a bit longer. We're going to use one of the Reeflex apps here today. If you're unfamiliar with Reeflex, they make 3 different apps: Reeflex, Re-Expose, and what is quickly becoming my favorite, ReeHeld. You can shoot up to 30 seconds, handheld, no tripod whatsoever. What we're looking for with long exposure is something that's sitting still, like the whole weir here, something that's moving reasonably fast. It doesn't have to be fast, we'll talk about that in a second, but here today we're going to use the water. You can shoot for a longer period of time and catch clouds moving, things like that. But today, because this is moving so fast, we're probably going to go with 2 or 3 seconds. 2 or 3 seconds handheld is still quite impressive. If you know anything about long exposure photography, you know you can do this with your iPhone in live mode. All we need to really do is go into the camera mode, go into camera, hit the live button up the top there, make sure it's turned on, hit the shutter, take the photo. Once we're into the photo, hit the live, turn long exposure on, and you're done. There's a long exposure photo right there. Dead set simple, but what if we wanted to go for longer than 1 or 2 seconds? ReeHeld is an app that you can use handheld to take long exposure photos. Some of the considerations with long exposure photos is you want something still, as in not moving. You want something that's moving reasonably quickly, like the water we've got here at the Turrumbary Weir. Let me show you around the weir first. The Turrumbary Weir is sitting here at Turrumbary on the Murray River. On this side where I am right now is in New South Wales, on the other side is Victoria. This controls the flow of water down the mighty Murray River. It does smell a bit though. It smells like rotten fish. And I know why. You see, in these gates that let the water through, a lot of carp get caught in there and they die, which is not a bad thing. They're a bloody pest. They're actually an introduced species, and the river is full of them now. They've got to do different things to get rid of these carp. In fact, if you were to go fishing in the Murray River and you caught a carp, it's illegal to throw that thing back in the river because they are an invasive pest. Across the other side there, this ingenious thing, this is a fish ladder, lets the Murray cod and silver perch and things get upstream up the through the weir. It's bloody clever, and it keeps the carp out. Very, very clever thing that they've done here. But what we're here for is long exposure photography. Let's have a look at ReeHeld. This is ReeHeld. You've got the controls are pretty obvious here. You can change the cameras at the top right hand corner as you look at it right there. We're going to stay with the wide. Here is your shutter options. Things are moving pretty fast here, so we're just going to put it to say 5 seconds. Just going to touch on the screen out there, hit the button. I am handheld. I am holding onto the railing though. That little bit of stability will make the world of difference. What I'm going to do is take my hands off the railing, hit the focus again. We're going to take a photo now, not holding onto anything at all. Let's have a look at these photos. I like to use the camera app more, or the Photos app more than the actual gallery app on the app, gallery functionality on the app. That looks pretty damn good. There's the live photo, there's the photo from ReeHeld, and there's the there's the handheld ReeHeld when I'm not using this as any support. That works pretty bloody good. So you can see now that fast-moving objects, fast-moving subjects don't need to shoot for that long. Just a few seconds will do it. If this was moving a lot slower, we'd be able to shoot up for up to 30 seconds and get some pretty epic photos. If you head over to Shane Moster Mobile Photography, Bloody Legends Facebook page, you'll see lots of guys over there, cool photographers, bloody legends, who are doing this sort of photo with their phones, with waterfalls, light trails in the city, all things like that. It's a bloody good app with a bloody good phone, great combination. That's it for today, guys. Catch you later.